World of YouTube, Taffer Sight here doing a album review. And I want to first off start by apologizing to this band for not finding this album. And I mean, I feel very stupid. But like I say, and I always say, my drinking career of 17 years made me lose a lot of shit. And it also made me lose this finding of this album. If anybody knows this album, I'm for damn sure you know how great it is. And if you don't know or don't even think this album is great, then you do not know music. This is the band called The Scream. And you got your four fine, young, good-looking fellas there. Made a friggin' kick-ass album. And of course, you see down here, Man in the Moon Boy, one of my favorite songs on this. I can't even say one of my favorite. All the songs on this album just rocks, kicks ass, ballads, you know, just stuff that literally brought me back in time, even though I never heard this friggin' album. Honestly, it brought me back to the 80s, you know, as a kid, and all the stuff that I had done with music, let alone putting posters on my walls, collecting, going to the music shop called Albums that used to reside in the old Kmart Plaza. If anybody remembers that place, Albums, where I used to go buy a lot of my stuff. But, like I said, unfortunately, I missed this one. Came out in 1991. 91 wasn't really a good year for me either. So, you can just imagine what I could already know. I'll tell you, a lot of the early 90s, man, majority of it was a freaking blackout of drunkenness. But I don't know, man. I just kicked myself in the ass for missing this album. This is what it looks like, and if you are lucky enough to find it, let alone getting it online, listen to it, and you will be satisfied. I give this album 5 stars. I hope the hell these guys, respectfully, hopefully, are still alive, and I'd love to see them come out and rock this son of a bitch. I even got lucky on this one because it's got live tracks. So I mean, they're as good as goddamn live as they are on this album. So I mean, if you want to put them in a category, I'd put them up to the greats of Great White. Jackyl. The lead singer sounds a little bit like Jackyl, the lead singer of that band. I mean, throwing a little bit of bluesy Cinderella. Excuse me. And what else do I got in there? Shit. Yeah, I gotta have a brain fart. I mean, they're in the category with those bands. I mean, it's just, you gotta buy this album if you ain't heard it or even have it. I want to thank Danny Wasted, Canadian musician, for throwing this one up. And he was exactly right when he said this band was underrated. Got some good licks, solos, lyrically. It's just everything you expect in this album. I don't know how many albums else they got they could have been one of these one-time hit wonders, but I mean, this album just, takes the cake. And it sucks, because I don't know why people, left a lot of these bands, just say so, like Rat, Poison, all them types of bands, let alone, thrash metal, which that didn't really hit. Warrant is kind of like, the more heavier Warrant, say so, Uncle Tom's Cabin and stuff like that, Hole in My Wall, is what I'd say this band fits in category. Some not the singer of Slaughter, but it kind of a little bit resembles of Slaughter. Some individuals in there, you got a lot of music to listen to on the CD of 13 tracks. And you hear a lot of, influenced bands sound in it. But you cannot ask for a better album. And like I said, I extremely apologize for not buying this back in 91. Because I was still out buying music, but, I didn't travel out of my zone of what I usually say so, let alone damn Yankees, man. Could say so, fits the category of these guys. But I don't know why people left these bands I mentioned, this band here, hang on a sec, due to the fact of, hands getting numb, of grunge kicking in. Hey, grunge is grunge, but why these bands had to disappear is beyond me. Like I said, these bands are starting to, even say so, damn Yankees. They didn't have a lot of the double bass in their music, but this shit just rocked the nation like the damn Yankees said. And these guys extremely rocked the nation if they would have stayed out a lot longer than what they did. It's like, damn. I hope they come back. I hope they can just, skip all the past BS. See what they can come out with next. 'Cause I would damn well go buy that album just as well as I bought this one. This one was new in a package when I got it. And I didn't have time yesterday, pissed me off, but Harry the CD guy. Next time I go there, I'm gonna talk to him about doing a video. I'm gonna do a video of all the CDs and what he has there. And if you're local, get your ass out there, because I'll say it once and I'll say it again in another video. What it is with CDs and why they stopped printing. They still come out with them, don't get me wrong. But of course, old bands like this, you're going to be extremely lucky that you even get this CD. Or anything else that you could think of and imagine that may be out of print. But Harry down there got a majority and can order stuff overseas from Germany, because Germany didn't do all that crap and stop print. But still, the ones that say, like, bands like these that just don't find their way, too long down the road to stay in print. It's got to be, it's got to be. But unfortunately, like I say, if he ain't got it, he ain't got it. But if he does, he'll get it to you, so. But all in all, man, like I said, I'm going to do a video on that. I just don't understand how grunge completely killed bands like this. And, even though a lot of them are coming back, of course, Cinderella lost a good guitarist, great guitarist. You know, a lot of bands have lost people down the line, but it stinks like Rat, you know, losing Crosby and Warrant, losing Janie Lane, and it just sucks. But all in all, I mean, get out. If you can find this CD on eBay or something, highly recommend. If you get down to my man Harry, hell, comment in my box. Maybe if he has a Facebook page, I can find out. You can PM him, private message. Send him your address. He can send you CDs. So, I mean, if there's anything, man, that you need, and if he can get it, specialty. Till that next video, folks, be safe, take care, and always have this in your collection. The Scream Mint album. Awesome. Recommend it to anybody. Want 5 stars. And I mean the music, lyrically, melody-wise, everything is just there. And it will kick your ass down the street. Once again, my brothers, if you are still out there listening from the Scream, I apologize once again. But I now have it. And I'll tell you, I didn't pull. I listened to this all day yesterday, driving. Can't get enough of the Scream. Out. Damn it, I forgot to go to that fucking